Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm kalikaiz and today we are going fast. We're trying to play Avenging Hunter or Goliath Paladin on turn 1, playing Turbo Initiative. We could also play a Monarch on turn 1 with Crimson Fleet Commodore, or play this card, which I haven't seen before, Scurrilous Sentry. Whenever it enters or attacks, it connives. So when you connive and discard, if you discarded a non-land card, you get a +1/+1 counter on the creature. It's going to grow over time. So it can be an early threat, maybe in the face of snuffouts. This deck comes to us from Ritual Troll Exhume, a Patreon subscriber who has given me a deck donation. This is their version of Turbo Initiative. We have 15, I think it's supposed to be 16 lands. There we go, I fixed it, I added a swamp. 16 lands, all untapped, so that we're not playing things like Peat Bog or Sandstone Needle. We'll see if that comes up in a good way or a bad way. We have Manamorphose for fixing. Enchant Prism is like a delayed ramp card where you can play it and then the next turn have +2 mana. Then for the fast mana, we have Rite of Flame, Dark Ritual, Tinder Wall, which turns green into red, Lotus Petal, and Simian Spirit Guide. And a couple of Apostles' Blessings to give our creatures protection and or get in for lethal. The sideboard, Pyroblast, Grudge, Cast into the Fire. We've got Weathers and Cloak for life gain, some Moments Peace to try to hold on to the initiative, and some Relics for like Terror, I guess. All right, let's go fast. I'll see you in the matches. Upstate New York Pauper is hosting the second event in their 2025 Open Series on Saturday, August 9th in Rochester, New York. The event currently has a cap of 64 players, and a cap that's $1,500 in cash prizes. I'll be there, and I hope to see you there too. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 1 on the play. Let's see if we can turn 1 something. 1, 2. Only 2 mana turn 1. I think I should mulligan. 1, 2, 3 mana. Maybe we can keep this. If we find a land, we have a turn 1 Commodore. Back to Paladin. Actually, that's a bit of a risk. I'd have to have a land on top. Our opponent mulligan to 5. If this doesn't work, we lose. Okay. Spirit Guide, Petal, Morphos. Morphos red black. Then we have like a ton of good draws. Rite of Flame, Dark Ritual, black, and Ted Prism. Okay. Pass the turn. I guess we're not super dead. We have 2 mana still on the table. 1 land buys us a Commodore, or 1 mana. Rite of Flame. We're probably going to lose, though. Lotus Petal. I kept a hand that was pretty explosive. When it mulligan to 5. Let's see if the Commodore can bring me out of this game. We're going to draw for the Monarch. It's going to be a few turns before they have a threat, but they can take my threat out quickly. They cycle Lorien Revealed, finding an island. I think they're just playing blue-red Skred. You find a Rite of Flame off the top. So a red land would be good. They play the island. Play Augur of Boros. Well, that's bad. They're playing Jeskai Ephemerate. Find a Dark Ritual. Pass the turn. Trying to hold on to the initiative. We draw into this Sentry creature. If they have a removal spell, I'm probably dying. Okay, we'll go to the next game. So my concern is just that we don't have a lot of fast mana for the beginning of the game because of the basics. I think I'll just have to, I guess Pyroblast can come in. You can cut the Blessing and 2 of the Sentries. I think I need to be more patient about finding and putting mana on the table and then trying to do something turn 2 instead of turn 1. On the play, I mean, I would take a turn 1 thing. We only have 2 mana, mulligan. Mulligan again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I guess I keep the back Sentry and a Sentry. Play the land, pass the turn. They lead on an island. I'll pass. Brainstorm. Plays Perilous Landscape. They could have a lose focus here. Pass the turn. Brainstorm on their end step after fetching for an island. Grabbing a bridge. And we have a Pentad. Try playing the Pentad Prism. That would put me at 3 mana on the table. I'll concede to a counterspell. Okay. They had to lose focus. I called that. Let's see what happens in round 2. Round 2 versus Wolf 777. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play this sentry on turn 2. I guess it's a keep. Keep. We can go like turn 1 Pentad, land, Lotus Petal, Pentad Prism. That's the turn. 1, 2, 3. I already have 4 mana. I don't have to waste a Simian Spirit Guide. They play an Arbor Elf. Okay. Find a Dark Ritual. Let's Manamorphose for black, red. Play the Dark Ritual, play the Sentry. We're gonna Connive. Discard the Simian Spirit Guide. Now I have a 3/4. Next turn I have the Monarch. Tap and untap. Play Malevolent Rumble. They're playing Land Destruction. Okay, that's bad. Plays a Forest. They had chosen Forest, okay. I guess I'm attacking. We Connive, we discard Prism. Okay, that was pretty good. I like that. It's a 4/5 already. That's very strong. Exile this, and then we'll play Avenging Hunter and grab Swamp. Play the Swamp. Password. They don't know. They said, WTF am I seeing? Oh well. Let's see if they blow up my land. Blowing up my land is not super useful for them here. They kill my red land. They're just basically dead. We're going to attack for 12 this turn. Okay. Forge onto Avenging Hunter for trampling. Find a forest. So I could attack in. I think I'm attacking. Discard Commodore. They concede. Wow. That was sweet. Don't really have anything to bring in here. We'll resubmit. Don't think we can do anything with this. We'll mulligan. This sentry is way better than I thought it was. This hand doesn't do anything. Mulligan. Okay, keep. We have a turn 1 Commodore. So we can put back. I'll go. Let's see. If I go red flame, that's 4 mana. So put back the Pentad Prism. Put back Manamorphose. They play an Arbor Elf. I will write a flame, make a 5/2. Your turn. Finding a Lotus Petal. Now if I find an Avenging Hunter, I can play it off of the Lotus Petal in the forest, which is hilarious. Okay, our opponent can play Chrysalis this turn. Let's see. They play the Chrysalis. We draw the Sentry. I guess I go Rite of Flame, Lotus Petal, make black, play the Sentry. Connive. If I discard the Avenging Hunter, not great. I'm going to discard it. Land. That's a turn. That's funny we were 1 turn away from grabbing the Avenging Hunter. We draw. They play another Chrysalis. Not great. We can shove both creatures in front of the Chrysalis to kill it if they attack with both. With just the Chrysalis, I mean. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would kill the Chrysalis, I believe. Unless they have like a ram through. Block. Although their creature kills both of my creatures. Darn. I guess that did not work out for me then. On to the next game. Okay. Actually bring in Armadillo Cloak. Oh. Maybe the Moments piece could be good here. Over the Blessings. To hold on. Just hold on. Maintain priority. Maintain the initiative. 1, 2, 3 mana on turn 2. I'll keep. Play Lotus Petal, play Tinderwall. Swamp, pass the turn. Forest for the opponent. They play the Arbor Elf. Now we can sacrifice the Tinderwall. Let's Manamorphose. Go red-green. Manamorphose. I really hope I can draw a mana here. We'll go red-green. On the Avenging Hunter, but it doesn't. I can't play it. Crimson Fleet Commodore. We find a Prism. Okay, so I can put some mana on the table. And then I can hopefully play a Paladin on a future turn. They have a Wild Growth, so it's not going to be a Chrysalis this turn, but it could be a Land Destruction spell. They have Rumble. So they milled over Acid Moss. And they don't have any red mana, so either of those they could cast if they get red mana, but they don't have a way to get red at the moment. Choosing Chrysalis. They're going to Thermocarse me. Bummer. Find Dark Ritual. think I'm passing by attack. I don't think so. Lotus Petal. So we have 4 mana right now. They play a boarding party into a sprawl. We're going to block the boarding party. Hashtag block. I have, what, 4 mana still. Dang. I think I just put the Lotus Petal in play and play the Pentad Prism. Pass the turn. Wait, oh no! I used the wrong mana. Oh, that sucks. That really blows. I used white. I was trying to do like white anything, and then now they have the Monarch and a Chrysalis. They have Avenging Hunter too. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna... That did not go well. Okay. We'll go to the next game. Alright. We're up against Giorgio Combo in round 3. You know they've been testing some weird decks, like a Bogle's Ramp style deck. Okay, they play Wild Growth. We're going to Rite of Flame, Manamorphose, Black, Red, 3. Pentad Prism. Pass the turn. This turn we have 5 mana for a Goliath Paladin. A Malevolent Rumble, revealing Mask, Forest, Gnarlid, and Armored Armadillo. They choose a forest. Plays an Abundant Growth. 4 cards in hand after cantripping off the Abundant Growth. Go Forest and cast a Paladin on turn 2. Grabbing up lanes. I'm not sure what my plan is to beat this deck. Okay, the Abundant Growth plays a Jewel Thief. Alright. The Jewel Thief has Trample, which is pretty scary. We're going to forge onto the Goliath Paladin, and hopefully they can't attack through it. Their thing has Vigilance. Let's go Dark Ritual, Commodore, attacking for 5. We draw, drawing a Tinder Wall. We have 10 toughness and 10 power on the table. If they have an Ancestral Mask, it'd be pretty bad for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would be a 9, 9. That would be an 11, 11. Play another Jewel Thief. Okay. I can still attack into it with my Paladin. We're going to trap you. They go to 10. This will put them to 5. I guess if I attack with both, they have to block at least one of them or they'll die. I will attack with both. Okay. They're going to take 7 total damage. Then we'll play out a Tinder Wall. Play the planes they knew about and pass the turn. We draw for the Monarch. Drawing a Lotus Petal. Let's see what happens here. Plays a land, 3 cards in hand. They're currently at 3 life. We have 11 toughness. Please nothing crazy. 5 mana. They're going to Nyxborn. That won't get over what I have. 7. It gives it +5, which would be 8. I would lose my Paladin. They have an 8/8. We're going to block. Can't let them have both the initiative and the Monarch. We draw Goliath Paladin, so hopefully I can get another initiative creature off the top here. Goliath Paladin. Take the initiative. Come on, something big. We'll take the Avenging Hunter. Take the initiative again. It's an 8/7. We get a basic. I guess it's Swamp. Pass the turn. We draw for the Monarch. We have to survive like one more turn. We can't currently attack into what they're doing. They can Nyxborn and give it +3, but then I can block and kill it. They sprawl. They play a Jewel Thief. Are they going to attack? So we're going to eat their creature. They probably kill the Avenging Hunter. Okay, so now they've got a 5/6 and a 3/3, both with Trample. We take the initiative yet again. We forge onto Paladin. We find the Sentry. Let's play the Sentry. I guess I could have Conduit Pylons first. That would have been maybe better. We connive. So I have 1, 2, 3 mana right now. I'll discard Mountain. Play the Conduit Pylons. Surveil 1. Commodore on top. I think I'm going to graveyard that. We just have to survive this turn. We do have a Menace creature. We draw. And I guess all I have to do is slam the Avenging Hunter and then they take 5 damage. Looks like right now they have the creature that they can discard to put counters on a creature. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I forgot that I had the Tinder Wall in play. I could have just played the Avenging Hunter right there. What? Come on. Okay, we win, but that was a huge punt. Huge. A huge punt. So, don't think we need the blessings. Peace seems good. And we will submit. Okay, we have to mulligan this hand. We have mana and nothing to play. They mulligan to 6 or 5. We're mulligan to 5. 1, 2. This was close. Maybe I should keep it. We have to top deck some mana though. I think it's a keep. Oh, what do I put back? They're going to be playing a creature quickly. I think that Monarch is a bit of a risk. Alright. Plays a Forest and an Arbor Elf. We have 1, 2, 3 mana. Play Forest, pass the turn. Looks like they're going to have a Chrysalis maybe. They sprawl. Abundant Growth. Untaps. They have 4 mana. 3 mana actually. Ancestral Mask their creature, making it a 5/5. Let's Rite of Flame. Metamorphose. Red. Black. Alright, we just couldn't draw any mana. I felt like it would probably just have been better to... one more turn. Okay. Let's try again. On the play. I think I mulligan. 1, 2, 3. Okay, keep. Turn 2 Sentry is okay. If I draw mana, I can Hunter. 2, 3, 4. Put back the Avenging Hunter. Play a Forest. Pass the turn. They play a Utopia Sprawl. Find a Metamorphose. So let's start by Metamorphosing. Black, green. Black, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spirit Guide. Petal. Petal. Avenging Hunter. You take the mountain. Your turn. This is the all-in attack. They play Aura Arlid. It's a 3/3. I'm going to forge onto my Avenging Hunter. Land. Play the Pentad. Attack in for 7. They go to 13. Our opponent puts an Ancestral Mask on their Aura Arlid, making it a 6/6. They're going to attack in for 6, then take the initiative. They're going to grab a basic, so they might be able to play a creature here. We can attack in for 7, then trap them to 5, so they'll just be dead. How do they have a way out? Maybe they play an Arbor Elf, and then they go to 1. I will attack. I guess this doesn't kill them. They go to 6. We go into trap. Trap you. Go to 1. Should I Metamorphose first? Metamorphose. Go black, red. Black, red. Finding Goliath Paladin. Yeah, I'll play it. We draw a card. Play the Forest, pass. Now next turn I can play the Sentry. I mean, they have to attack to take the initiative back. Abundant Growth. It seems unlikely for them to have enough power remaining to block all my stuff. 18 damage for an Ancestral Mask. Lame. GG. Round 4, we're up versus Sorcerer's Queen. We have a bunch of mana, but no creatures. We could Morphos into one. Alright, I will try keeping. They're on red. Tomb Raider turn 1. I guess they're not infecting, but they're still playing aggro. Land, pass. The problem I think I'm having is that I'm feeling like I need to keep the hands that have mana, because it feels hard to actually get mana. Morphos, make red, black for the Pentad. I think we've already lost. We're gonna go to the next game. I'll play the Pentad. We've probably already lost here. They played a bunch of creatures. They're attacking in. They have won. GG. So I think this is the Armadillo Cloak matchup. But we also need the Apostle's Blessings. Maybe the Crimson Fleet Commodore is too risky because it's not big enough of a butt. We bring in the Weather Storms. Maybe the Cast into the Fire. This is much more of a risky version. Let's see. On the play. No creature. We have 1. I guess I keep and I get rid of the Sentry. I cancel. Maybe the Weather Storm. Play the land pass. I'm gonna play an Epic here. Go Petal. Play Dark Ritual. Play this Sentry. We're gonna Connive. Discard a Rite of Flame. Play a land. I have a 3/4. Will it be enough? I can't kill it right now. Next turn we have a decent amount of mana. Rite of Flame makes 3/4. They don't attack. Let's attack in. We'll discard Dark Ritual. They are going to double block as Menace. Okay. Play the Pentad. This gives me a green source. Then I can Rite a Flame into the Avenging Hunter. My thing is growing past the point where they're going to be able to deal with it. Cast into the fire my Pentad. I'm very surprised that they brought that in. Maybe my Menace creature is going to go all the way. Let's attack. Discard Tinderwall. It's a 5/6. Rite of Flame. Avenging Hunter. We'll take Plains. Pass the turn. They can just Galvanic Blast the Avenging Hunter. Yep, it's dead. They have to attack with one creature. And if they play another creature, they can maintain the initiative from my attacks. If I draw into the Armadillo Cloak, we could really get them. Just only have one of those. They play a Rally, so they have blockers. Going to attack in. So I discard the Pentad. They'll lose 2 blockers. I feel like I'm so dead. They've got a Bushwhacker. They got me. We're here in round 5. We want to win 1 match. Let's do this. Man, this was close. Close to Sentry on turn 1. But we cannot do it. Mulligan. Turn 3 Commodore is not good enough. Mulligan again. Okay, so Spirit Guide. So we're keeping 4. Then we have to put back, let's see, put back mana. So I have to figure out how to play the Commodore. 1, 2, Morphos for black. I can't do that now. So now I have to keep, it just isn't working. So I guess the only thing I can do is keep these 4. Put back these ones. Oops, undo. Put back Mountain. So these allow me to put a Pentad Prism in play on turn 1 and have 3 men on turn 2. When it has a Rustvale Bridge. We will put the Pentad in play. Your turn. So any ritual and we can play the Commodore. Any land we can play the Commodore. And then with Dark Ritual we can play the Paladin. Opponent's playing Boros Synth. We play a Thraben Inspector. So we need to be able to play the Paladin because the Commodore would likely just die right away. We whiffed on mana. They bolted us on end step, and now they're getting in for 1. They cracked the clue, so come on, top decks. There's a land. I have 4 mana. I don't think I can rely on putting the Commodore onto the table because they're a Lightning Bolt deck, and then they'll just take the Monarch. They get in for 1, we go to 15. Plays a Windscarred Crag. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. Can't see what we were going to draw. I think we don't really need to make any changes. I think the main problem is just the lack of rituals. We have all these as rituals, and then not having the lands be depletions makes our lands also not be rituals. It's unfortunate. That's okay. We're going to try. Okay. We're on the play. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we have a turn 1 Avenging Hunter. That's exactly what I came here to do. Let's go out with a bang. Come on. Land, Petal, Dark Ritual, Simian Spirit Guide, Avenging Hunter. Your turn. We will grab Mountain. Mountain allows us to play something like Manamorphose or a Rite of Flame. I don't know. There's not a lot of great draws here. We are going to make our creature a 7/6, which is very difficult to Lightning Bolt. As long as they don't have something like a Journey into Nowhere, we could ride this one to victory. They're already at 21 life. Find Dark Ritual. Too bad I didn't get the Swamp. I was definitely considering getting the Swamp. That would allow us to play the Scurrilous Sentry here. Plays Ancient Den. Lembas. Okay. So that doesn't save you. They go bottom. We trap. Opponent goes to 9, and then we'll attack to 2. We draw a Commodore. Get in. Let's see a scoop. No Journeys to Nowhere. They play Novice Inspector. Currently, they have Galvanic Blast online. They Galvanic Blast, and they Lightning Bolt. Or Galvanic Blast, Galvanic Blast. So they're not dead. I have to draw a ritual. Draw a card. Well, we can pentad. This is the nice thing about the pentad. It converts the mana. So we're going to pentad into Dark Ritual, play the Sentry, and then we can, this is going to be a 3/4, discard Paladin, and they deal with a 3/4 now. We have to just hold on until we get into the throne. Plays a Synthesizer, they find Ancient Den, that is not a Galvanic Blast. Glinthawk to pick up the Synthesizer, looking for that Galvanic. They find Dust to Dust. That's hilarious. They concede. Yes, fine. Let's go. Resubmit. We have to just open the nuts. Here we see a problem having Tinderwall instead of a red ritual. We can't cast anything in our hand. Mulligan. Okay. This is a turn 2 Paladin. And then I suppose I can just play the Pylons on turn 1. And then I have Morphos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Keep the back. Forest. If we find a Rite of Flame, that would be 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we get? Swamp. Dark Ritual. 4. Play the Pylons. We could actually find a ritual off the top with this, maybe. Commodore. So we can turn 1 the Monarch. We would go Spirit Guide, Anamorphose, Black Red, Dark Ritual, Monarch. Will that be enough? Then we have to, we're going to draw. We have to draw rituals into the Goliath Paladin. But I think turn 1 just better than doing anything else. So Spirit Guide, Morphos, go Black Red. Black, Red. I didn't come here to not turn 1 stuff. Here's a Commodore. Your turn. What do we draw? Avenging Hunter. Okay. They play a Core Skyfisher. Picks up a land. Find a Metamorphose. Land. I'll attack in for 5. They go to 16. We draw Simian Spirit Guide. 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably have to try to Metamorphose into the Avenging Hunter. They get in for 2. Do they have a Bolt? Opponent is the Monarch. They draw. Land. Will attack. Please connect. Please connect. Please connect. No. Lightning Bolt. Anamorphose. Go green white. Oh, not like this. Okay. I can play the Simian Spirit Guide. That's the turn. No. Play Ancient Den. Lembus. Probably don't attack here. Let's go ahead and kill my Simian Spirit Guide. They get in for 2. They are accruing that value. I'm going to go ahead and concede. My opponent is very far ahead. They've drawn a lot of cards off of the thing that I gave them. We'll be able to play the initiative, then they'll just kill it and just take the initiative back. So we ended up winning 3 games, which was not terrible. We punked some people. Giorgio combo would have definitely lost without the double Ancestral Mask, but of course, used his time wisely and figured out how to draw it. So I would probably be playing something like this moving forward, which is a red-green splashing for planes. I don't even know if you want the Conduit Pylons, but it actually was kind of cool there. It is another filter, so that you can use your mana and filter. And we have 12 ways to make non-red mana by using Metamorphose, Pentad Prism, and Lotus Petal, and you have 16 threats. So I think that that could be better. Let me know what you thought. Maybe we can change the build around. Thanks again for the deck donation to Ritual Troll Exhume. We'll see you in the next video.